Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4, and today we're looking at Root, the Marauder expansion. There's so much in this box. Oh my goodness, we had a look at this Kickstarter. Oh yes, Lipstickpaddy's here now. Is he a happy cat though? He really wants this big time, but he's got a few quibbles that he needs to get over. I'll tell you all about it. So Lipstickpaddy, please take it away. All right, peeps. Root, the Marauder expansion. Ooh, now, I've only played Root a couple of times at my friend's house, and I really loved it. And this is my chance to get hold of it. The Kickstarter, maybe? Let's have a look. 1.2 million. Oh my goodness, this is blown up this week. 13, going on for 14,000 backers. We might need to come in and minimum pledge this beast. 22 FAQ, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Lots of comments, not so many updates. We'll see what's happening. There's actually a lot being added here because this game, one of the hardest things in this game for the devs was probably the balance of it due to the asynchronous of the game. But they've kind of blown out the backside an expansion after what seems like years of trying to make more of expansions for it. But, you know, they've got to make all these balance together, so that's the difficult bit. Now, it does look absolutely lovely. Look at the kind of snow map here. This is the $50 pledge. 2 new factions. The Keepers in Iron, these are the badges. Lord of the Hundreds. I don't even know what that is. And you've got these Forest Patrol and a Feline Physician. The Last Dynasty and Royal Bearing. Looks like some kind of peacock. A woodpecker? Woodpecker, there we go. I don't know what animal this Forest Patrol is. It says feline, so it must be like a cat. Spring Uprising and the Outcast. So more little factions here too. We've got some river folk hirelings. You can team up with these. These are kind of NPCs. And river folk flotilla and swim instructor. Very cute. Warm sun prophets and outreach specialists. So this is nice that you've got more stuff to do on the board, right? And the rowdy crowd. Landmarks coming in as well. It says you can conquer these landmarks, can be added to any of the 4 maps and build your empire among the tree tops or fight control the black market. So yeah, really nice. Gold ink, it says, screen printed, very good. Put your pledge up even more now. You get more hirelings, includes everything above plus more hirelings, so more NPCs that you can hire. It does say if you come up to this pledge, you're going to get a handsome full art box to store all these hirelings. That will be revealed. We'll have a look at the updates as it's been simmering since we've been updating our station. We had to paint the exterior this week and repair all the damage to the walls actually, which took the longest part. Anyhow, I'll be talk more of that at the end of the month show. And if you want to ask me a question about anything at the Kickstarter or any personal questions or my love of board games, you can ask away in the comments and be featured in the end of the month video. Sunwood Expedition. Why would you not want more NPCs? Look at them all coming in. There's so many. Raven Spies, Protector, Traveling Band. Oh my god, this is a great time to come on the Kickstarter because when you play the game with these hirelings, look at the variability you've got by adding these in the game each time. You've got so many different ones. Pledge is now rising to 110 and a second expansion, oh my god, adds Clockwork expansion number 2. Okay, so this is going to be automated versions of the 4 Riverfolk and Underworld factions. So this is them actually not just sat there, but you know, doing stuff. This picture though, it says Meeple's not included. What's going on here? You've got to have the Riverfolk expansion, but what if you're coming in here like me, who's played it, loves it, and wants to get it all? The hirelings lend their services to the factions, willing to pay the price. Sounds great. Whether you're playing with 2 players or 6, the hirelings are sure to offer you exciting new ways to play. And, you know, as your opponents are getting these hirelings, you're going to have to change your strategy up against them, aren't you? So it's adding more meat to the bone. Also, the landmarks are going to add some new stuff too. So it's kind of like adding lots of variability in there. $40 is an add-on you're going to have to stick on your pledge. The plushie you can add on to your pledge, but isn't it a lovely plushie? And first impressions of the game. You know, anyone who's played Root loves it. I've not met anybody really who hates it, and it's got a ton of awards. It's a true Kickstarter. Did come to retail due to its success, but it is absolutely lovely, isn't it? Now we'll talk about shipping. Well, it says it's coming to retail spring of 2020, and you get the Kickstarter by January 2020. So you're getting it before retail, and we're at the bottom of the campaign. But if we come down here on the pledges then, 110 is all the new stuff, and that's the edge of the pledge. So we have to go to FAQ to answer our question. Kickstarter and retail version, is there a difference? Kickstarter backers get much better value. You get these packs for free, 20 discount at the 80 pledge, and but it's just kind of cheaper. No Kickstarter exclusives coming here. Any other Root products as add-ons in the campaign? No. No. Can I find a copy of the Root base game or any of your Root products? We have the Root base game listed at our website. So it depends if it's in stock or not, but they do say try and get it in your local store, as they might have stock as well. But they have started a pre-order for a next restock expected for late 2021. It's a little bit messy though, isn't it, if you want to come in and get it all? Can you $1 pledge? You can. I might just go $1 pledge and see if I can get the everything, because, you know, getting it to retail and getting these Kickstarters, messy. Larger box, everyone wants a larger box. There's no plans for it. Why not? Does say, however, we will consider it once we have a better idea of what a complete Root looks like, as we want to ensure any storage we create can encompass all Root and expansion contents. So if there's no plans for it this time, then there is plans to expand Root a further time. Well, listen to me, peeps. If there's no big box coming and you can't get the base game, please, if you come back on Kickstarter again, have an all-in package for peeps like me. Because paying retail prices and shipping to Mexico, and Kickstarter and shipping to Mexico, is 2 big shipping wallops. And I hate that. I'd rather just go all in on the Kickstarter to pay it once. Does the shipping add to the shipping? It bloody does. It does. Sometimes adding coins on something adds like $45 to shipping. I'm looking at you, Sea of Legends. $25 for coins, and shipping goes up by $45. Ouch. All right, so that's my gripe, really, and there's no real stretch goals, as everything coming here is going to go to retail. But yeah, if you're coming in here and you want kind of everything of Root, you've got to kind of $1 pledge and hope that they have it in stock when it goes to the pledge manager, and hopefully you'll get in there before they make it late backing for people that have missed it. So hopefully you'll get in there. Updates wise, just quickly go through these. It's been fairly light on updates. can see here just kind of text, live stream, which was nice. And come on. And a film's getting made, 60 seconds of a film that's getting made, kind of a fun thing. But yeah, it's kind of like thematic that's going on with Root going on. And yeah, it did have a good game because it just exploded. Alright, there you go, Root. I'm sure it could have made 2 million if they'd allowed the base game to be here as an all-in pledge, because that's the boat I'm in. So we'll probably go on this $1 pledge unless a all-in pledge comes on before the end of the thing. We'll have to do a final thoughts if that happens, because if it does, you need to hear about it, don't you? And we expect the all-in pledge to be around $200 something as well, but we would prefer that before we back. But otherwise, it's a $1 in for the risk, and see if we can get the CEO pledge, because you're going to have a good couple of months to update your pledge and all that jazz. And who knows, with the amount of backers on the project, why they can't do a big box and just make that box big enough for expansions down the line, like other games have done, like Fallen Land. So yeah, that's basically where I am with Root. The expansion, the NPCs, the landmarks looking fantastic. Variability. You know, you've played against this faction so many times, you know how to defeat them. Well, the NPCs and landmarks are going to change that up a little bit. The flavour can change in the game, so that's going to be great. Because the great thing about Root is thinking on your feet, thinking all the time and watching what your opponent's doing. So yeah, really, really cool. Is there a game like it? No. Art style, fantastic. Lovely parts as well. Really cool. What a success story, and could have been bigger. Get the CEO, I'm calling it CEO pledge because of Clinic, which we did final thoughts on recently. Check out our channel on that. But yeah, could have been more if there was an all-in pledge. And I don't know why they didn't do it, especially if they're running low numbers and they have to make an order in, which is coming out later than they're planning to get the retail game of this expansion out. Oh my god. Just stick it in as a pledge. You can bet your bottom dollar I'll be $1 pledging it and going in the comments and badgering them about this. Because the Clinic one-man show Kickstarter that's going on, he did put a CEO pledge out with the base game on, and it sold out in a whisker, and he, with pressure from people in the comments, did add more in. He made like an order that would go on the Kickstarter, so that was fantastic. So hopefully we can see some movement from the team here. But yeah, Leader Games poured up this, you know, this is the Pierce de Resistance game, and hopefully they can make people like me who have maybe missed out on Root or played Root a few times, fell in love with it, and hoped to you know, get a big box of Root expansions and stuff. So yes, get an all-in pledge, do a big box that's big enough for the expansions, and there you go. It should be an amazing Kickstarter, and that super all-in pledge amount here will rise to 2 million, I guarantee it. Because there'll be lots of people that are willing to come in if they can get it all in a big box. Even if it's $20 for every backer, $20 for every backer is going to get you over 1.5 million. It's like a win-win, isn't it? Win for the devs, win for the backers, everyone's happy. Do it. You've got over 2 weeks to sort it out, team, and you can do it. Kickstarters for miracles, and miracles happen every day on Kickstarter. Well, on that bombshell, I have been Lipstickpaddy, your host. Tell me your thoughts about this Kickstarter. Are you hot for it, on the fence for it? Let me know, join the conversation. You've been listening to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.